So much care that I've never experienced before.
They recognize when you have these certain abilities with people or whatever it may be, what you bring to the world, and they like pull it out of you.
The therapists really see each single person in the group, and I can feel that they're checking in all the time, that every single person belongs, every single person is loved.
I felt that the leaders and the staff members came to me in a very critical point that I had and really helped me.
They have been through the darkest depths of their soul and all of their insecurities and their challenges, and they use their past experiences to see me, to see the participants, and where the therapists used to be at, and so they can support us because they know, they understand, and they are now at a place in their lives where they're like, here, let me reach out my hand and let me help you get to where I know you can be.
There was a situation where I had a bit of a reaction in the big group. And the next day I really got picked up by one of the therapists who came to me and really asked me like, hey, I saw how you responded yesterday. Can I ask you what was happening for you? And then we had a really beautiful conversation, and I could elaborate a bit on what was happening for me, and I could get some feedback and some tips on how I could deal with that in a different way. And there was such a beautiful feeling, and that for me is one of the things where I feel it's not just therapists, you know, these are my friends, they really, really care for me. And yeah, I just feel really loved and appreciated.
And I always felt a little bit like I'm in the group and I'm in the back so no one sees me. But here it's like there's actually a constant connection. I always feel like they know what's happening with each single person in the group. And for me in the beginning it was a little bit almost like overwhelming. It's like, oh my gosh, they see, they know all of this, but actually it's so caring and I feel so safe in that. There was so much, somehow so much care that I've never experienced before from therapists. But all together with passion, with love, with power, with, yeah, so much energy actually, and so much vulnerability. I've never seen so many different aspects come together, and it really helps me see how all of these aspects are what make us lovable, to just be authentic with all the different parts in us. And I fell in love with the therapists. I really, the more I got to see, the more I was like, wow.
All the leadership here is from the heart, full of care for others, for people, for me. I feel very much seen. And from this point, I also learned to see others, to see myself, to see others, to care.
And they have this ability to see you better than you see yourself. And it's crazy because you think you know yourself. But they see everything that goes on underneath this mask that you put on for the world and you show up to the Humaniversity with, and they're able to be like, oh, okay, I know you're acting out this way and behaving this way because there's something underneath that you're covering up. And it's confronting, but it's also, it's like they're giving you this gift, this diamond of how to blossom into who you're meant to be. And they see your potential and they see your gifts and your talents. They recognize when you have these certain abilities with people or whatever it may be, what you offer, what you bring to the world, and they like pull it out of you and they make you feel the most alive you've ever felt. They push you, they inspire you, they motivate you. They feel like a coach, like a therapy coach, as if like a football coach, but for therapy. Like they're like, you can do this, I'm gonna help you do it, and I'm not gonna let you settle. And yeah, it's just the most loved you can feel.